Hey y'all, hey. I'm gonna let a few more people come on in here in the room and get started on easy ways to increase your sales fast, okay? So, this your girl Miss Right. If you don't know me, if you are new, welcome in. If you are returning, welcome back to Side Hustles. Hey y'all. So, listen, we gonna talk about that in just a second. I'm gonna let y'all get on. I'm gonna let y'all get on first, and then we're gonna dive right into it. And I'm not gonna be before you long, okay? So let's get that straight. Hey, hey, welcome in, welcome. All right, so let me just say this first. In order to increase your sales fast, you have to understand the psychology of what makes people buy, right? So there are a few factors that make people buy your product or service that you're offering. And in order to be great at what you do, you have to learn the techniques and the art of selling. You have to learn the art of many different factors of your business, but selling is so important because if you aren't making any money in your business, it's just a hobby, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing that you want to do when you are increasing sales is building a rapport with your people, with your audience, with whoever you are in contact with. You have to build a rapport where they know, like, and trust you. And they don't have to know you on a personal level, but they do have to know a little bit about you to know I'm not going to get scammed in whatever I invest my money in. I'm not going to be left out in the cold. Are you a fly by night? Like you're really building trust with your audience or your target audience, right? So, the next thing that you want to do is understand their needs, right? You have to understand what the needs of your audience is in order to serve them properly. So if you know that your audience has a specific problem, you should be offering that specific solution to that problem. And one thing you want to do as a business owner is you want to make sure that the solution is simple. Nothing too complicated, something that they can get to quick, easy, fast, in a hurry, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you are providing a solution to their problem, right? And so the next one is provide social proof. Hey, provide social proof to your audience. It's okay to share testimonials of people who have used your product or service and they have done really well in their life, or it has changed their life for the better. Or you may want to give a testimonial to say how many people actually joined your offer, whatever your offer was, how many people. Like, share it with your audience so that they will know, Ms. Ray, so that they will know what so that they'll know that it's okay. Other people are buying it. Other people are doing this. Okay, so this is the end thing. Other people are buying your product or service. They want the social proof. Offer that to your audience. It's okay. Give them a little bit of inside scoop on what you're doing on the inside, right? Hey, I'm good. How you doing? Give them a little bit of scoop of what you're doing on the inside. Like if you have some type of training or course or academy that you have, provide them a little teaser of what's going on the inside that make them want to join, right? Which brings me to the next one, which is providing a sense of urgency to your audience. You want to provide a sense of urgency because if you provide this sense of urgency to your audience, it's going to make them want to buy. Like you have to put something in them to make them move, because if the person do not move, you know how many other things they're going to see in their across their face every single day, hey, that's going to prevent them from remembering what you were offering. So you have to provide something that lets them know, look, you don't have much time to buy, because as soon as somebody leave what you're saying, if you have a commercial or if you have a live video such as I'm doing, hey, whatever it is that you're doing, uh if you are not leaving them with something that is urgent for them to act upon, guess what's going to happen? They're going to forget about you. And they're not forgetting about you maliciously, but it actually takes the average person at least 14 times to see you before they buy. And that goes into what we were talking about earlier, where I was saying they need to know, like, and trust you, right? So they know, like, and trust you. You're providing urgency to your audience, and then you are providing a social proof, and you are providing a simple solution to their problem, right? The next one is you help others overcome their objections. So, say you put it out there, hey, I'm selling this product, and I really want you guys to sign up for this, take advantage right away. And somebody comes with an opposing objective and they say, you know what, maybe, I don't know, it just sounds too good to be true, or they have some type of block that's preventing them from moving forward, but they are interested in what you're offering, right? So if they interested in what you're offering, but they have an objection to it, you have to provide them the security to reassure them that whatever they are thinking that it's going to be is not. You have to reassure them that it's okay to buy the product and they're going to get exactly what they put into it, because it really is about their perception. If they are looking to receive a solution from what you're offering, the product or service that you're offering, then they want that solution, right? But you have to reassure them, because a lot of times people just are like, especially when they're not used to investing in themselves. So we're gonna go ahead with the next one is closing techniques. So when you have closing techniques, you want to make sure that you're not saying buy this right now. The best thing to say as one of the tactics is to say invest in yourself. Ain't that a good way to put it? Invest in yourself. When you say something like invest in yourself versus purchase this, pay for this, it's giving someone an opportunity to think, wow, I'm really giving back to myself. I'm helping myself in some form or fashion. You have to bring it back to your potential customer, right? To reassure them that, hey, this is your investment in you, what I'm providing you. This is nothing that you're doing for me, although we are helping one another in business, right? But this is something that is going to benefit you for the long term. So that's how you have to present it to them when you are putting yourself out there like that, right? Now, the bonus that I'm going to give you guys today is this. When you are in sales, remember this simple strategy. 10% of the people that you are in front of on a regular basis, only 10% max, okay, will invest in your product or service. 10%. So that means if you have one person, the likelihood of that one person that you've presented your product or service to may or may not, it's a 50-50 chance. That may be the one. But then you may not get another one for another 10 or 20, you know what I mean? 20 people that you present your product to. So you want to make sure that you are presenting your product or service at all times in front of all people, because let's just say, for instance, you have 100,000 followers. We'll say that, right? You have 100,000 followers. You can expect a maximum of 10% to invest in your product or service that you're offering, as long as you are including these other tactics that I provided you as well. So when they are purchasing, if 10% of 100,000 is like what? 1,000? 10,000? It's 10,000, right? So I ain't good with math, but I'm good with numbers, okay? So 10,000. Now you have the potential to get 10,000 people to invest in your product. If you do anything more, that is excellent. If you do anything less, 5% is the minimum. 5%. So if you're doing between 5 and 10%, you're doing very well in your business. Anything less than 5%, you really need to work on your strategies, or maybe you need to revisit who your target audience is, right? So you want to make sure that you are in front of the right people and you're providing the right solution, and you as a business owner is showing up every single day, no matter how many times you feel like you're posting, even if it's on your social media pages, you want to make sure you post constantly, because it's not going to always go in front of the same people over and over again. It's going to always reach somebody new. And what did I tell you? It takes the average person 14 times to see your ad or marketing tactic in order to buy your service or product. So if they don't see you all 14 times that you post back to back, that's not included. It may take them weeks or months before they see you again, and you want to make sure that you're in a consistent place where you're not just waiting for that person to respond to you, but you're also giving another person a chance to see you 14 times as well, right? So you're building up the rapport with people in the process of making sales, right? That's part of your marketing tactic. Marketing and sales are two totally different things. But that's what I have for you today. I do appreciate you tuning in, listening to me today, to the message on how to increase your sales in your business using these strategies. And I have more for you. If you like this type of content, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe, tune in for another video, and I will be back in another one just to talk to you some more about making money in your business, right? So if you like this, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl, Miss Ray, again, and let's grow.